We are Nigel and Sue, and we've spent the last 2 years travelling Australia, living in our self-converted van. We love getting out into nature, hiking, kite surfing and mountain biking. We believe that adventure has no age limit.
But we still have to work to fund our travels.
So this episode is going to be a little bit different as we show you some of the reality of our life. We're not always travelling around having adventures and living in our van. Good morning, friends. We're both about to leave the van today, heading in completely opposite directions. I'm going to Brisbane to see my family. Nigel's going to work in Saudi, but this is the last day for 3 weeks. I brought my cup of tea and toast in bed. Like, seriously, is this the best boyfriend in the world? You are, Nige. Look. Cup of tea is already here. We're staying in a friend's driveway. And here's the toast. Oh, I got the crust. Yum. Now it's hot. All right, bye, Nigel.
See ya.
Bye, Van.
See you in 3 weeks.
Well, hey, friends. So I am back in Brisbane and I'm currently in the man cave. Some of you who've been following us for a while maybe remember the man cave. This is where we built the van, just out there, out in the yard. The grass has all grown back, but I guess it has been almost 3 years now. Yeah, this is where we stay when we're back in Brisbane. Really fortunate to have this area, but because we only get here about once a year, we always have to do a big cleanup when we get here. So that's currently what I'm doing today. I've done this little area here. So we've got a Murphy bed there, behind there, which just folds down. So that's where we sleep. We have got a little kitchen area, which is a bit of a mess at the moment. Fridge, freezer, pantries, toilet and shower over there. So we're pretty much set up here when we do come back to town. It's also where we store all of our stuff. And around here, we've even got Nigel's Land Cruiser. And this is kind of Nigel's workshop area here. So he's got all his tools and yeah, so that's pretty much the man cave. It's like quite big and spacious, definitely a lot more spacious than the van.
This is bringing back memories of 2018 when Sue and I were travelling to Europe. It's like a mad dash from one side of the airport to the other. Elevators, travelators, lifts, trains, planes boarding now. A bit of excitement and you're suffering from jet lag. Exciting thing is we've made it in time to sneak in a coffee. Things are looking up. Been a while since I've seen one of these contraptions. Driverless train. G'day guys, so I've arrived at this mall, the Granada Mall in Riyadh. The bus is gone. We've got until 10 o'clock, it's only 6:45 now. Got no idea what to expect. I've come here to do some shopping. Yeah, we'll see what I can find, I've got no idea. It's a bit of a culture shock already. Okay, let's go check it out. Check this place out. Alright, although I might not have found a map of this complex, I found the food court. It stretches from the steakhouse there to goodness knows how far down there. And just when you thought a food court couldn't get any bigger, just did.
So these are my two beautiful sons, Nick and Luke.
She's the same height.
Luke's come all the way from London. Well, friends, here we are with another fish and chip shop review, and I'm being joined by reviewers Luke and Nick today. The fish and chips that we've got is from Morgan's in Scarborough. But hey, what about the spot that we've got to eat it?
It's lovely.
Now, our followers often ask what my kids think about Nigel and I living in a van, so what do you think about it?
I think it's great. No, I think it's really inspiring that you've taken your life and really just put it into your own hands, and obviously you've got your man cave, but having just the complete freedom of like where to live and where to go day by day, I think it's really inspiring. I couldn't be happier. You're having a great time. I'm very, very pleased.
Now, when Nick was younger, he was forever climbing trees, so he asked if he could do this little part of the interview in a tree. I'm not getting in the tree, friends. So, tell me what you think of your mum and Nigel living in a van. I was going to say living in a tree.
Yeah, no, I think it's really good that they're doing what they want to do, and for people that want to live that way and don't want to live in a big city and want to enjoy their life moving around and not having their own house, I think it's a great idea.
Well, those fish and chips weren't too bad at all. Out of 10?
7.6.
Really nice. I give it a 6 out of 10.
I think I'll give it a 7.6 as well. So it's about
30, so it's like 7.066666.
There you go, 7.0666 recurring out of 10 for Morgan's Seafood. I'm about to walk down and put my feet in. Nick's actually in the water. Oh no, I won't put that up.
Welcome back to the vlog. We're in the car now. I'm in the back seat. So vlog squad. What are we thinking of the vlog so far? I'm having a great time. I don't know when you're seeing this. It's probably not right now.
Oh, hey guys, thought I'd just check in with you. So I flew from Riyadh to Dammam to partake in a Hewitt, so helicopter underwater emergency training. Well, that's happening tomorrow morning. Only a short flight over, but kind of a long day. It's now gone 8 o'clock almost, and yeah, my head's in a bit of a weird place at the moment. I'm here for 3 weeks apparently, but I'm kind of thinking that it's going to blow out quite substantially. So yeah, a few mixed feelings at the moment. I'm just trying to get my head around, it's a different country, and I should. I've been to a few, so I've got to try and get my head in the right place and roll with the punches. So just wanted to share that and see what tomorrow brings. Like I say, I don't want to sort of be pessimistic, but I'm by the same token, I've got to be a little bit proactive and try and push things along as much as I can without being too much of a squeaky wheel. You guys know the deal. So no better way to capture a place than on foot. I've decided to leg it from the hotel to the place of training, 5.6 kilometres in 30 plus degree heat, mainly just to get my head straight. Exercise is good for the soul, but also to take you guys on a bit of a foot race. We've got 40 minutes to get there now, and just check out the haze. I'm just blown away by how hazy it is here. Just a bit of a glimpse at some of the crazy architecture here.
My boy Nigel, we're in the pool right now, so we had to do some Hewitt training. Helicopter, underwater, egress training. This is where we're going. Oh yeah! Look at that. Yeah. Are you scared?
Ready to go swimming.
That's the machine we're gonna fall in right there. I get to do this all over again. Very excited, very excited.
I'm just going to jump in here with a little warning. I got a little bit freaked out when Nigel showed me this video because I didn't really know anything about it. So just a warning, you might find it a little bit scary too.
Well, I don't know about scary, but for all helicopter pilots and offshore workers, it is a job requirement to do a Hubert training course every 2 years. Alright, it's the machine getting into position. We've got a whole bunch of victims. And after a 5.6 kilometre walk, I'm hanging out to get wet. The first part of the assessment has us prove to the instructors that we can hold our breath underwater for at least 20 seconds.
That doesn't sound too hard.
No. Here's the first exercise, holding our breath. Good job. First test. And afterwards we did a total of 4 evacuations in the machine, which simulates a helicopter ditching in the open water.
Breathe. Take a breath. Yes, not touch the mud. That's alright. Good. That's alright. Okay, good. Okay. Splash! Capsize! Impact! Good. Going. Breathe. Okay, up. Good. There you go, man, all right?
Okay. No problem. High five.
T's and P's in the green, warning lights out.
AV Log Squad, here we are on our way to Mountain Gunga. I've stolen the camera from Nick today and I'm ready to cause some trouble, perhaps.
Well, hey friends, here we are on the Sunshine Coast. We're about to go and do one of our favourite hikes, the hike up Mount Nunu, otherwise known as Ngungun. It's actually correctly pronounced Nunu. The hike up Mount Nunu has been one of our favourites for years, even though the trail has been rerouted and it's a lot easier now. The boys and I had a long-standing tradition where we would climb the mountain on the last day of every school holidays. It was great to relive those memories on this climb. The boys are going up that cliff face. Oh, I'm really struggling on this walk today. So I'm taking the long way, which is not quite so steep. Nearly at the top. It's very tiring. Nick's charged on ahead.
That's her.
Yeah. I'm puffing and panting. We are at the top, looking out over the Mount Biwa and Coonarin. And check, I don't know if you guys can see all these insects.
I doubt they can.
They're so thick. How's it feel to be at the top of Nunu yet again?
Feels great.
Fantastic.
As always, we're having jelly snakes.
There's a snake. Watch out.
There's a snake in that boot.
Hey friends, just escaping the death by PowerPoint for a little bit. Going a bit mad, so chosen to go for a bit of a stroll. And I'm interested to capture the perimeter of the compound, just to see how big it actually is. Yeah, what's interesting is this almost looks like a Berlin Wall. Intrigued to know what we're trying to keep out here, or conversely keep in. It actually rained really hard about an hour or so ago before I went walking, as evidenced by the puddles on this tennis court over there. I know I found it quite surprising. Wasn't expecting a whole bunch of rain. It's actually about the third heavy rain since I've been here, only 5 days. Not dissimilar to any downpour that I've experienced in the tropics. It's actually quite mild. Okay, just go and check out the compound mini market. I need to try and find some water. I was checking out this non-alcohol country, no alcohol permitted, so you can treat yourself to some non-alcohol beverages. And where's this water? Give you an idea of the prices. Peanut butter here, which I do like my peanut butter. 45 real or 50 real, which is divide that by 2.5 times. You'll be able to figure out the price. Pretty easy. What have we got here? Milk, 11 real, so about $5, so maybe a little bit more expensive. I'll walk straight past the water. Here's the water. Large bottle. So yeah, less than $1. Pretty
Friends, so I'm about to head off. I'm going down to the Gold Coast for a couple of days. So I'm going to catch up with my sister, but it's always a nice drive down to the Gold Coast, except for the traffic. Now, I think we've talked about how Mark and Christine, the tenants, are huge Elvis fans. I hope I don't get a copyright warning for this, but listen. Gotta love it. And here's the little gnome that we found the pair of at Gnomesville. Mark and Christine kindly loaned me their spare car to drive while I was in town. So this is the little car. It's like a vintage Toyota Corolla. But hey, I'm so grateful. Thank you so much, Mark and Christine. So friends, I've really been missing our van. And now I get to go for a ride with my sister in her van. This is the Gold Coast. So I don't like it.
This is the worst part of the Gold Coast.
Yeah,
surface is not where you'd go if you live here.
It's pretty packed. So today I'm on the Gold Coast. I've come to visit my beautiful sister, and we've come for a beach walk. So we're overlooking the beach at Burleigh. It's a beautiful day on the beach today. Looking up over the big bad city there. Hey friends, or as Nick would call you, the Vlog squad. We're back in the man cave. Luke's gone. That was very sad.
Gone.
Nick and I just playing a couple of hands of Uno.
Oh.
It's my last night in Brisbane. Bit sad. So far, Nick's 1, Mum 0.
Beautiful.
We are currently 5-0, and we just decided that we would keep playing until I win a game. I'm not very good at Uno, clearly. I hope I can at least beat Nigel at it.
You should take some cards with you.
Yeah, I'm taking them with me, yeah.
You are?
Yeah. Look out, Nige. I finally won one. So it took me 7 games. Nick was cheating. Well, friends, it's time to say farewell to the man cave and farewell to Brisbane yet again. Just getting ready to go to the airport now. And just like that, I'm back in the van. Feels so good to be home. I've come to a campsite. Actually, it's a national park campsite. It's maybe half an hour from the airport. It's a little bit dodgy because I did have to come through 2 gates and I'm the only one here. So anyway, I'm just here for the night. Tomorrow morning I've got to take the van into the mechanic. Yeah, but just wanted to come and check in and say I'm back in the van. Life's good. We hope you've enjoyed this episode. Join us next time when we're reunited with the van and each other, and we spend our last few days in Perth before hitting the road again.
Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.